Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. What it is, what it do. Coming down, I'm coming through. Switch lanes. Nah, just playing. Big Boss Hawk. Boss Dog can't fall through the door. It'll touch his body. Fucking my salute. Committed 10 times. Don't last. Good people do it off yourself. Caught him in the foul line. Maybe you matter. Peak game. Ready for the one swing. Your boy about to go to the gym, man. I'm letting my truck. I'm in the old school today, man. I need to go get a tire. I'm off work. I'm off all my jobs today for the first time in like 8 months. First time 8 months, I'm off all my jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still finna go work out. Let's talk boxing. Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, man, he knocks out Brock Jarvis. Let's talk about it, man. Keith Thurman, man, he back, bro. Or at least it appears. Nah, don't get it twisted. Brock Jarvis is not a well-known name, so I'm not gonna get beside myself. But I will say that Keith Thurman looked impressive. Brock Jarvis came out early, paused, and was landing blows on Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman stayed calm, composed, high guard, kind of catching stuff on the glove, elbow, forearm. Some stuff landed, but Keith just stayed composed, landing some hard shots. That was round one. Round two, you saw Keith start trying to open up a little bit, start placing his shots. Brock Jarvis still was kind of a live dog, but Thurman start placing his shots, using lateral movement, getting in, getting out. You know what I mean? Round three was a massacre. That's when Keith really stopped putting it on Brock Jarvis. He threw a double jab and landed an overhand right, which hurt Jarvis, and then he just put a combination punch together, finished it with an uppercut, dropped him, right? In which I thought Brock Jarvis was not going to get up, and then Brock Jarvis got up, and then Keith Thurman finished him off with a left hook, and that was it. Keith Thurman stopped Brock Jarvis in the third round. It was a good matchup, good tune-up fight for Keith Thurman, and like I said, sky's the limit for him. What's next for Keith Thurman? He said he want to fight Errol Spence. I told y'all that I would like to see that fight. I would love to see Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good style matchup. Two guys in there playing chess. You got an explosive power puncher like Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford. I would love to see that fight. Keith Thurman also said he would fight Tim Tszyu. He said he'll fight Tim Tszyu. He said he'll fight Jermell Charlo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like Jermell Charlo, that matchup right there, Keith Thurman get knocked out. I don't understand why people sleep on the Charlos like they trash or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. Like, the Charlos ain't nothing to play with, bro. And they shown y'all time and time again that they nothing to play with. But y'all keep trying to play with them like they trash. It's like these dudes, Jermell Charlo is who he is for a reason. He was undisputed champion at 154. He ran through the gauntlet. He knocked out every champion. No excuses. He did what he needed to do. Any close fights, he rematched them and he knocked them out. I don't see why people playing with the Charlos. You know what I'm saying? But I know Keith Thurman want that fight because he want to test himself. Also because that's a big money fight. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it 1,000. Keith Thurman versus Jermell Charlo is a big money fight. And Keith Thurman want to be involved in them high-profile fights. He's trying to get back in the mix. He's trying to get his name back in the mix. He's had a series of injuries over the past couple of years, so he's just trying to get back going. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too excited about Keith Thurman knocking out this guy. A lot of people were sitting there saying that Keith Thurman is washed up and all this other stuff, and he clearly showed y'all, man, ain't washed up. And I told y'all, the only way you're going to tell a dude washed up if he lose to a dude that he's supposed to beat. And this dude was no test for Keith Thurman. So that let you know Keith Thurman is still Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But as pertains to the guys he called out, Tim Tszyu, I definitely think Keith Thurman could beat Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a tough fight. But I think Keith Thurman offers some his IQ and his boxing ability. Tim Tszyu got high boxing ability too. Tim Tszyu ain't no slouch though. I want to put respect on his name. But he a fighter that, you know, I believe that Keith Thurman will be able to outpoint. You know, I don't think nobody knocks nobody on that fight. I think Keith Thurman will be able to beat Tim Tszyu. Like I told you, Keith Thurman, Jermell Charlo, I got Jermell Charlo knocking out Keith Thurman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, y'all keep. I'm not saying it just to say it. I ain't saying it, man, because, you know, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, that man right there, you know, unless Charlo head ain't right, like he ain't locked in mentally, I'm telling you, that man coming back for vengeance, bro. I'm telling you. And that's a dangerous fight for Keith Thurman. That's all I'm saying. You know, if Charlo land on a button, it's a wrap. I'm telling you. If Charlo land on a button, wrap, finish, put a fork in it, take the L out of love, it's over, brother. I'm telling you. That man gonna sleep him, bro. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. Due to Errol Spence's inactivity, I look at that as a 50-50 fight. I can't pick a winner right now on that one. Now, if Errol was active, then, you know, and based off how he looked, I would hands down, man down, pick Errol Spence. But Errol ain't been active. Keith Thurman just fought. So, I can see ways Keith Thurman can outpoint Errol and win. I can see ways Errol Spence could stop Keith Thurman. Not gonna lie to you. Either way it go, that fight is a war. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight is a war. I think that, you know, both of them dudes get in the ring and they, you know, if they were to fight, it'd be a war. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody knocking nobody out. I mean, I take that back. I do see Errol knocking out Keith Thurman, but it's going to be like a technical knockout, like kind of like a mercy stoppage type thing. But, you know, like I said, that's a fight that, like, I can't really pick a winner on that one because Errol ain't been active and Keith Thurman kind of just fought a no-name guy. So, you know what I mean? But I look at that now as 50-50. You look at Terrence Crawford and Keith Thurman. I think that fight, y'all about to be shocked. I would favor Keith Thurman in that fight. I think Keith Thurman is slept on. His boxing ability is slept on. I know everybody look at Terrence Crawford, but styles make fights. I think that's that one fight at, you know, the lower weight class. Because, look, anybody above Terrence Crawford's weight class, as far as, like, 2 weight classes and up, I think they can be mediocre and beat Terrence Crawford. But when you start getting, like, 154, it's like you got to really come with it when you fight Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? And I think that Keith Thurman can beat Terrence Crawford. I think there's, like I told you, his IQ, his boxing ability. I just think he got a lot in his arsenal he can do. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman versus Bakram Murtazalov will be a good fight. You know, but you see Keith Thurman energy change when that man got brought up. When Bakram got brought up, he was like, man, I'm not really chasing belts. You know, I just want to make good fights. It's like, bro, why is everybody afraid of Bakram Murtazalov, my bro? That boy Murtazalov got boy spooked, man. Everybody want to see that man, bro. It's crazy. Bakram Murtazalov, when his name is brought up, it's like, oh, shit, I don't know. Damn, man. Him? I'll tell you, that Muslim was talking about Allah Akbar in the ring, my bro. Come on, man. That's the reason why Terrence Crawford was like, man, I ain't worrying about him. I want to fight Canelo. I ain't fighting him. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all think I play it. That man don't smoke with no Bakram Murtazalov, bro. Real talk, real deal spiel, bro. He don't want no smoke with that man, bro. Bakram Murtazalov is a problem. You feel me? But we shall see what's next for Keith Thurman. Hopefully Keith Thurman gets those big fights. Like I say, Tim Tszyu's there, especially Jermell Charlo's, Terrence Crawford's, you know, even the Bakram Murtazalov. But stay tuned. Y'all let me know what y'all think. More heat coming. Boss gone.